Hey guys, Eric here with Project DIY. I had a little bit of septic issues. I ended up having to do some digging in my yard. I had to find a distribution box, and I do not want to have to do that again. So I'm going to show you guys how to install a riser cover like this. So that way you don't have to dig up your yard again when you need to either get your septic tank pumped or you need to look in your distribution box. You just be able to pop your lid right here, look down inside, see what you got going on, and you don't have to do any digging. So we're going to show y'all how to do that. All right, first things first, this here's a distribution box. When you get your measurement to see what size riser you want, don't measure it this way because it's going to give you the wrong measurement. You want to go around it, so you want to measure diagonal, and that will give you the measurement that you're going to need. So remember, not this way, but this way. Now I made mine big enough to where I can still put my lid right here, my lid back on top of it, because actually these are made to sit on top of a tank, which, as you can see, that little piece right there, that flange where this sits down in it, is made to sit on top of the concrete. But I don't have a concrete tank here, I just have a distribution box. So I'm going to recess it down underneath this flange, that way water can't get in. I'm going to sit it lower than this distribution box, that way water can't get into it, and we'll make it work that way. So let me show you what goes into these things here. All right, so obviously you have a lid, and this here's a two-piece system. Have that piece there, fits right on top of this smaller piece, so forth. All right, so what you want to do, I'm going to take this piece. Now it does not go this way. The flat piece does not go up, it goes this way. You want the ridges to be facing up, so you want to sit that down in there like so. And then this piece is going to go on next. Then your bigger piece. And then your lid. That's how it goes together. Now, I'm going to take it back out because there's actually some screws that goes in here. I'm going to show you in just a second. There's some screws that we need to put in, and some little bit of roofing tar that we're going to put together. And I'm going to show you how to make it a little bit more watertight, and I'll show you how that's done. All right, now to put this together, like I said, you want to start with this flange. Make sure the flat piece that goes on the bottom, the ridges, they go up. All right, I'm going to have to use this small piece to get the extension to get mine up far enough. You can see there's two sides. This side here on the top and on the bottom. It only goes one way because the other side does not fit properly. This here slides right down inside of it, just like that. And you'll see there's little notches here, and you can see there's some here. You want to line those up like so, and then you want to take the screws they provided and just run your screw down in it. And work your way around till you get it all the way screwed off. Right. Alright, now before you start screwing the top piece on, they're going to send you some blackjack roof all-weather cement. Just take this, and on the bottom flange that you had, there's a this flat part. Just flip it on its side and run a bead of that all the way around. That will help seal it, keep moisture out, and things of that nature. All right, now we can grab our top piece again, bottom flange. Remember, the holes are going to go up, or no, there's, yeah. Turn it where your holes line up, and then run your screws in just like the bottom. All right, we're ready to sit that down in the hole. The only other step you would have is if you actually had a concrete pad you were sitting it on, all this blackjack, the roofing cement, you would want to coat this really good on this flat side, and that will help it seal once it sets up. But like I said, I don't have a pad I'm sitting on. I'm going around my distribution box here, so I want to skip that step. Sit it down in there, get it as level as possible. I'm going to be able to put my lid for my distribution box in there, so I'm going to do that now. I'll go ahead and sit that in there. All right, now we're ready for the lid. The lid has rubber gasket that goes around it here just to help seal it and just keep any kind of smells and things of that nature out as well. And actually, before you put that on, you actually need to screw your lid on, because there's your screw. So I take that back out, screw it onto there, and that'll be it. And then fill it with some dirt. All right, our riser's in there, the cover's on. All we gotta do now is just backfill around it. All right guys, that's all there is to it. Now you have your riser cover in, and guess what? If you ever have to pump your septic tank again, or you have an issue with your distribution box, you do not have to dig a hole no more. All you gotta do, pop your lid off, and you're gonna have access to everything right inside of there. So hopefully this has been helpful, or maybe give you an idea to put one of these in as opposed to digging a hole every time if you have to get your septic tank pumped. So if you would, give us a subscription, give us some likes, and remember, why hire a guy when you can DIY? Thanks guys.